one of the biggest pieces that I've been focusing on is just what are the possibilities with various types of tools, whether it be a more granular based tool that gives it more deterministic inputs and outputs, or is it a more broad based tool like equipping it with its own virtual machine, and then whatever you put on the virtual machine or whatever it installs on that virtual machine is the bounds within its execution environment. So the one that I've been really utilizing, and this is kind of going into like, we throw in Devin and stuff like that and trying to reverse engineer what they're doing. But from my perspective, when you take an agent like normal chat GPT and then you bolt on a tool like a virtual, an Ubuntu 24 container that may not be a full virtualized operating system,
Right.
But it's a isolated piece that an AI can perform bash commands into, well, its action space is just so vast, and it's really, you're only limited based on what you can actually put within that execution environment for that agent to do. So you could technically you could have this other container wherever it may be running be equipped with its own GPUs, and it could be doing fluid dynamics calculations and then reporting back to you over your chatbot or over Slack, just like a normal employee. That, from me, my perspective, is one of the most exciting pieces. And that goes into the newer stuff that we've been seeing from the new model provider, or the operator model, like from OpenAI, that can do full computer use. I haven't played with those yet. And but those are where I see it, where things going. And so I'm not focused there. I'm focused on all of the tools that don't take up that. So it's like equipping an agent with a browser use so that I can see it, it could utilize my applications to some extent, equipping the agent with a virtualized operating system and its own SSH key so that it could technically have its own Git credentials and create issues, or write its own code and submit that code for me to review.
I get fired up because there's people like you, and we have the team at White Glove that are showing me how you can use these agents, to your point, in something as we use it every day, your browsing tools, right? And to see it work and be prompted and pulling things for you, and what used to take me, even little minutes, hours, can be done in seconds without me having to touch my keyboard or do anything. And it's outstanding.